Myths and misconceptions.
Weirdly specific signs of ADHD.
I have ADHD.
Have you ever wondered why people with ADHD
Five
seem
less
more
well-known
prone to
ADHD
argue?
behaviors.
Ever notice how arguments with someone who has ADHD
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but ADHD is not what you think it is.
Awareness of ADHD has grown substantially, and with this increased recognition has come a proliferation of myths and misconceptions. Media portrayals often reduce ADHD to stereotypes, while its neurologic nature makes it easy to dismiss. For example, the ability to hyperfocus on engaging activities often leads people to mistakenly see ADHD as a matter of willpower, until that same person is asked to organize their thoughts and ends up delivering a jumbled, chaotic explanation. ADHD is a spectrum, and its complexity further fuels skepticism about its legitimacy. Myths and misconceptions delay diagnosis, prevent proper support, and perpetuate harmful stigma around a legitimate neurodevelopmental disability supported by decades of scientific research. Yet, despite this wealth of established knowledge, misinformation continues to flood social media platforms at an alarming rate. A recent study found that less than 50% of the information on popular TikTok ADHD videos aligned with professional diagnostic criteria or treatment recommendations.
Your friend's got ADHD. I can tell you he had distressed early for years.
Overhearing parents arguing.
It seems to manifest itself in children who had unpredictable lives full of chaos, especially those with physical abuse and intimidation.
There's something about mom being stressed.
ADHD is caused by neurotoxins, full stop.
Is red dye 40 causing ADHD in kids? Maybe.
I got metals sprinkled about in my brain, and I gotta get these metals out.
Students are being put on meds to fix their lack of discipline.
Kids that weren't disciplined enough, and then they grew up being coddled, and now they're adults in the real world and they can't handle it.
Schools and parents are creating a lot of the most severe behavior problems that we're seeing these days, and they're doing so by not having a boundary, not having any consequences, and letting kids get away with stuff that up to this point in human history, nobody got away with.
ADHD can be reversed. It's nutritional deficiency and/or a blood sugar issue.
Omega-3s.
Away sugar, I took away wheat, and I took away lactose.
Get the folic acid out of their diet for a week. Get a children's methylated multivitamin.
If you've got ADHD, force yourself to focus on one thing.
You're like, oh, I'm ADHD. Like, oh, well, great. Well, how about you can use it for something? I'm fucking ADHD as shit.
You're a man. You can take control of your life in every way. And there's absolutely no doubt in my mind I've done it myself. Told me I was a 504 student, that basically I was almost special needs in some way. Tell that to my bank account. You're a young man that has been labeled with something. You can, from inside, build yourself up in a way that you have enough confidence in your life where you don't even need a parent.
ADHD is not real. It's just a trait.
First of all, it's definitely overdiagnosed.
Barely anything, right?
Anything.
Love to everybody, but some of the conversation around neurodivergence lately, people are acting like they have stage 4 cancer.
Absolutely.
Because they can't focus on a book for a little
100%.
bit. Like, I love you to death. Yeah. You're gonna be okay.
I think ADHD is a sign that you're a high vibrational being.
We have the best intuition. We can feel things way before they happen.
ADHD is not a disorder, it's a spiritual gift, and is treated like so in many other cultures except Western for the sake of control and profit.
We talk about the conspiracy theory that is ADHD. It's not a disability and it's not a disorder. In fact, a lot of other countries have positive names for this trait. And that's what it is. It is just a trait. They call it WAST, Variable Attention Stimulus Trait. This is a good thing because in these countries, 6-year-olds are not labeled with a disorder just because their mind works faster than the other kids. We just want everybody to be the same and we want to make as much money as possible out of the poor people. Wake up.
It's all bullshit. It's lies. It's smoke for Big Pharma.
ADHD is a made-up disorder invented in the 1950s in order to push pharmaceutical products on children.
The hardest part is that it's such a buzzword nowadays, like, oh, everyone's got ADHD, or that's such an ADHD thing.
The big TikTok, explosion of content creators who were talking about their own experiences with ADHD, which of course I think led a lot of people in medicine to be a bit biased about, these people coming in, especially when it's a lot of women coming in and being like, hey, I didn't realize that this is what ADHD looked like.
With women who have ADHD, there's a lot that are disbelieved, and all they're given is basically the fact that they have anxiety and depression. And no, you couldn't have ADHD because, number one, you're not a male.
And it's really interesting. I found when my kids were diagnosed with ADHD, I would get so much feedback about, well, if I just parented differently or put them in a Montessori school or this or that, like people are so quick to medicate, and I got so much feedback about my parenting and assumptions around it.
So many inaccurate beliefs out there that, it's just a matter of not exercising your kids enough. You don't have them in enough sports. You just need to keep them organized. Just buy a planner.
Because like a lot of the time when there's talk about ADHD, there's talk about like how, or like not a mental biological component to it. It's the environmental components of it. It's the, red dye 40 cause
you watch too many video games.
Yeah, you play too many video games.
It goes away when you're an adult too, didn't you know?
Oh yeah.
I find that a lot of people feel that ADHD is something that is maybe falsified a bit, that it's something that's in the control of the person who has the ADHD, and it's not. It's just not.
It's going to be something where your journey is going to be completely different from everybody else's, and you're going to have to unlearn a lot of inaccurate beliefs about ADHD yourself as a person with ADHD or as a parent of a child with ADHD, and you are going to have to educate a lot of people about what it is with ADHD and what it isn't.